Hey guys, welcome back to my new video. I hope you all are doing good. Okay, so today's topic will be around what is financial freedom, why financial freedom is important for you, what are the key steps to achieve financial freedom, right? So we'll be discussing all this in this particular video. Before I start this video, a humble request is to subscribe to my channel if you're liking the video, if you're liking the content, because it really helps me, motivates me to create such type of content for you. And also hit the like button and add comments, add your thoughts in the comment section regarding this video as well, right? Okay, so let's start. So first we'll be discussing around what is financial freedom, right? So what it means is that basically you have reached that stage or reached that level where you have a sizable corpus, right, from your investments, right? So let's say you have been doing investments since a long time and you have reached that stage where you have generated or built enough corpus through which you will be able to sustain your monthly expenses. Now what that corpus or what that number should be, ideally it should be around 25 times of your annual expenses, right? So if your annual expense is 12 lakhs, then the corpus should be 25 into 12 lakhs, which comes to around 3 crore, 3 cr, right? Now why financial freedom is important and why you should start thinking about it from now is because, right, whatever passion you have, whatever you are interested, whatever work you are interested to do, you can also start exploring that after you have reached the financial freedom, right? So that really helps you in exploring new things, in understanding where you are really passionate about, and do the work which you really like. Okay, so financial freedom doesn't mean that you will just sit around, be lazy, right? It means that you will do the work which you are interested in and which you are passionate about, and it will help you to explore yourself deeply, that what you are interested in, what are your interest areas, and accordingly you will find a work or you will start your own business around it. Okay, so that's the reason financial freedom is very important, so that when you start a new work or when you start anything new, at that time you don't have to worry about the financial expense or the monthly requirements, which is required every month, right, for your day-to-day expenses. So you don't have to worry about that thing if you have achieved that corpus. And that's the reason financial freedom is so important, right? It helps you, it enables you to think beyond and start following your passion, what you are really interested in, start doing that work, right? So that's the reason why financial freedom is important. Now the core question is how to get to that number or how to achieve that financial freedom, right? I would say there are only 4 key things which is really important. First, and the very important step, is to start with the investing process, because unless and until you start with the investing process, you won't be able to actually start with that journey, right? So it's a journey. Achieving that corpus, achieving that financial freedom is a journey. It's not like you will be able to achieve within a 1 week or a 1 month or even 1 year, right? It's a journey. It's a like at least 8 to 10 years journey, I would say, minimum. So you need to start with this journey. Many people I've seen that, okay, currently they are not doing any sort of investments. They are just having all their money in either saving account or any other traditional investment schemes, right? But trust me, you will not be able to achieve that particular corpus or financial freedom through this particular medium. You will have to start exploring and start investing in the avenues which is able to generate inflation beating returns. Only then you will be able to achieve the financial freedom, and you can really start about it. So first step is, as I mentioned, to start with it, right? You have to go ahead and start with making your investments. Even if it's 5,000 per month SIP, that's fine, but start with investing in the equity oriented mutual funds. If you are scared about equity, then you can also go with some of the hybrid mutual funds which provides growth along with stability. So you can also go with that. That's not a problem, but you need to start with it. That's the first and most important thing, is to go ahead and start with it. If you don't go ahead and start with it, then your financial journey will not begin. Okay, so that is the first step. Second step, after you have started the investments, the second step is discipline, right? So you have to invest every month in a very disciplined manner. You can't skip any of your SIP, and every month you have to keep the amount constant. You can of course go ahead and increase the amount, but you cannot decrease it, and you should follow a very constant and a disciplined approach where you will make sure that you invest every month whatever your amount is, right? You shouldn't skip it, you shouldn't reduce it, so that it's consistent, it is disciplined. It also helps you, right, in rupee cost averaging, because whenever market falls, you will be able to get more units, right? So from that perspective also it helps. So being disciplined is the second most important thing. Third thing is being patient, right? So whenever, let's say, you observe that there are some things happening around the world, like war-like situation where the markets will fall and you will start panicking. So even if such events happen, you don't have to panic. You have to stay patient. Whatever your investments are, you have to stick with those. You should not redeem the investments in panic situation or in panic mode, because if you do that, then you will only incur losses, right? So that's the third important step, is being patient. Okay, and the last but the fourth important step is that you need to understand that it's a long-term game, right? It's not about short-term where within 1 or 3 years you will be able to achieve this particular corpus. It's a long-term game, because only in long-term you will be able to compound the money, right? And compounding works only in long-term. And the one of the most important rule of compounding is that you should not disturb your investments. If you disturb the investments, then you will never be able to experience that compounding in your investments, right? So that's the fourth important step, is you have to keep that vision of long term of at least 8 to 10 years. You have to keep that vision of long term of 8 to 10 years, and do not disturb your investments until unless your fund is really performing bad, it's not able to meet the benchmark consistently for, like, let's say 3 years. If your fund is not performing well, then you can try to change the fund, but do not redeem it just because the market has fallen, or just because there is some event happening in the world and you think that, okay, oh, it's the end of the world and I'll redeem everything and I'll move everything from my mutual funds to the fixed deposit. No, please don't do that. So these are the 4 important steps towards achieving financial freedom. I hope you have got some value out of it, and I hope it has been a good learning for you. If you have any questions, you can of course add it in the comment section. I will be more than happy to respond to it. And also if you want to connect with me one-on-one, then you can also message me on my WhatsApp. Okay. All right, I think that's about it for today. You have a great day, guys, and happy investing. Thank you.